Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with Overwatch, and I'm quickly going to say now, this video was supposed to be different. Basically, what happened is, I recorded a full-on Overwatch video. Because I don't... Okay, so they are still in. I played two games of Lucia Ball Remix, two games of Winston's Beach Ball, and I don't know. Like, I got through some of the video, and then the audio just cuts off. Same thing happened in part 1 for GTA. I don't know why. I've recorded things since. I haven't recorded anything after, but I've streamed after. I'm using the same, like, again, I use a headset for my mic. It's more convenient for me at the minute. And I don't know. I don't know whether during stream on Friday night, which is, I'm recording this Saturday, whether my audio did cut out. As far as I'm aware, it didn't. Craft 1 on Friday was fine. Part 2 of the GTA heist was fine. And there was only part 1. So I have no idea. So guys, what we are going to do is, we're going to open the one loot box up. I'm going to rewatch through the story, the lore thing again. I'll give my opinions and thoughts on it, and then I will chuck 3 games in. Those 3 games will possibly be... probably a game I might chuck, say, one of each of them in. And then chuck, say, some base Lucia Ball in. Lucia Ball Remix is basically, I think the only difference is, like, there's a bunch more balls in. And then Winston Beach Volleyball was kind of cool. But, yeah, so I did give my opinions and thoughts first time, but I don't know why the audio cut out. I honestly have no idea why the audio has cut out on 2 videos recently. And they don't really have anything considerate like anything to do with each other. One was the GTA video that was meant to come out on Monday, but and the reason that came out, but the video that was going to be for Saturday, because this will be hopefully Sunday, is I couldn't really go back. I would have had to wait another. I would have had to complete that heist, and then wait another week. And it wouldn't have been. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? It's just prop rock. It's not going to be too much of a difference. So anyway, time to get into the lore.
No, I don't have time for this. Not with Mizuki and the yokai roaming freely in the stronghold. If my men fail to bring him back, I'll burn the city to the ground until he crawls out. Mizuki will pay for what he's done.
Lady Xion, we have been eagerly awaiting.
Enough! You dress like a tiger, Kohak. But you have the sense of a magpie. And magpies don't live long.
My apologies. Lady Xion, thank you for responding so promptly.
This had better be important. I have people to kill.
Lady Xion, we would only like to discuss our current position.
What about it? Are you not happy with how I've handled our affairs? Advanced our standing? Spit it out.
This recent event has put us in a somewhat disadvantageous light relative to Talon. Perhaps if we had been focused more on our operations and less on indulgent pursuits.
He thinks you party too hard.
You know, old Yaimon's never happy.
Oh, I enjoy myself. Have I not earned that? I do all the work here after all. Or do you question my commitment?
No, not at all, Lady Xion. We merely seek your guidance and direction.
Seda seems to know her place better than the rest of you.
Perhaps we could conduct a, well, a post-mortem, as it were, of today's events.
Post-mortem. Once the enemy stopped breathing, the fun part is over. Or have you become so soft you've forgotten what that feels like?
The train station. The less-than-promised weapons delivery to Talon because of Overwatch's interference. We may have let a golden opportunity to consolidate power slip through our fingers. Let's analyze what went adrift from the intended outcome, and discuss how we, can ensure that it doesn't happen again. Perhaps a small change.
How about I make a small change? You remember what I did to the elders before you? The ones who tried to hone their plays against my steel, who showed me their weaknesses with every missed blow. The Hashimoto have more power right now than we've ever had before.
Yes, for the moment. But this vendetta, a usurper, a barbarian. She cares only for her own agenda. We're just a means to an end for her. I was against bringing this outsider.
Yes, and I overruled you. And now we rule Tokyo. So why don't you leave the thinking to me?
What if she's angry at how much she's lost on the deal? What if Vendetta wants recompense?
Let her whine. I made sure she got the most important part of the shipment. No thanks to anyone at this table, I remind you. Besides, it's her own fault. She had her chance to wipe Overwatch out and failed.
With respect, Xion, we are only as powerful as we are perceived to be. Even now, Vendetta is pulling her people out of Japan, and we will be hard-pressed to protect our gains without them. Or all those animal weapons. Your deal seems to be falling apart. Why didn't we have more people on that train?
Where exactly were your people, Tsubaki? Or yours, Yaemon? Seira? Kohaku?
It's not just a loss of control or territory. It's a loss of face. Particularly for our leader.
I can lose face and feel nothing, Yaemon. Do not worry. But what will it feel like when you lose yours?
Apologies, Lady Xion. I misspoke.
That's what I thought. Now then, would anyone else like to raise a concern? Or can I finally speak? What we were contracted to send Talon was just a fraction of our arsenal of animal weapons. And while Talon was allied with us, we took Tokyo, eliminating the only two rival families remaining and infiltrating the police force. Never mind Overwatch. Ignore Talon. Forget those teenagers in Kanezaka. All we need is the ferocity to keep what is ours. If the Hashimoto are to hold Tokyo, you can either fall in line behind me, or I can replace you with someone who will. You may sit on this council for now, but there are plenty of warm bodies I can find to fill those seats.
So,
Anyone
what's it
else
good?
who gets in my way won't get off that easy.
Sorry, Shinon.
The adventure continues in Overwatch.
Also, guys, the reason I do Germany just stay quiet during news is just so you can basically like circle up the information or again, I watched it recently. I wasn't 100% paying attention. Second time rewatching it, but again, I remember all of it anyway. They mentioned two teenagers. I'm 99% sure those two teenagers are two support characters. Mizuki, who I have recently learned his name is Mizuki, and I believe it's Kiriko too. Like Kiriko, I believe is in probably the general area, and she's been stopping crime like that for years. Um, so, and to elaborate on the Vendetta Overwatch thing, Vendetta's not really had any good chances to take down Overwatch, not without suffering a major downsides. She tries to hit Overwatch head on. She's going to be hitting Overwatch with not as strong as forces, because literally she lost 3 big hitters. Someone can get into almost, I say almost, someone can get into anywhere and not be seen. She can go invisible, which is a lot more deadly than you might think. Reaper can get into most places either way because of his teleport and fate and Wraith, and is just a deadly person in the first place. He's on most people's watch lists because of it. To a point where, I think the reason he did leave Overwatch was because Cassidy was like, Reaper, you can't, because he does end up killing Vendetta's father. And then Widow, one of the most deadliest snipers you'll meet in Overwatch, if not the deadliest. To a point where Anna is missing an eye because she got into a sniper match with her. To a point where someone died because she tricked Tracer. She lined up a shot on Tracer and Tracer didn't have a choice. She died, or potentially someone behind her, she didn't know whoever there was. Widow was just smart enough and not smarter. Well, guys, let me know in the comment section below whether you are, because this is probably going to be a more lightly edited sort of thing, where it's lightly editing and not full on like most cases. And I'm only going to chuck 3 games in. So first of all, I'm going to chuck a game of mirror matching, and I'll be right back. So guys, we're in a game. Okay, that's my fault for going AFK. Because guys, literally while waiting to get into a game, I basically am on my phone. Not always, sometimes, and mirror match is everyone's playing the same character. So whatever downsides one character has, you all have them. And I'm apparently rusty as anything as then.
I welcome adversity. My systems are restored.
And but yeah, so guys, like I say, let me know whether you do like more like at least Overwatch wise for like when I am doing lore-based videos, or just Overwatch video-based content, not streaming content. Whether you do prefer some like a lightly more like a more of a simpler based video. And what I do mean when I do say that is for this video alone, I probably will only take the cuts where I need to. So before loading into a match. And that'll probably be around it.
Life is never easy.
But then you also do randomly change every so often. See, I really question the fact that my, like, I don't say necessarily sanity, but the fact that it's like, I've got a Christmas skin on Ash. Oh, I was an idiot. Well, I should have thrown a dynamite and then started shooting. But like, I've got a Christmas skin on Ash, but at this point it's like... But at this point, I've got so used to having it, like, there is just skins that I do have for characters, whether they're, like, seasonal appropriate or not. I will just have them on. Because I don't think I've got it on anymore, but for a good while, I'm pretty sure I did end up changing it. I did have Torbjorn in, like, his Father Christmas kit, like his, like, Santa suit. And I had that equipped on him for a while. And, like, nothing wrong with skins like that. Like, I kind of like them being in the game. I will say this now. Like, they are definitely more seasonal.
Tu vas le regretter. It's dangerous to get close to me.
Like, some Christmas skins, I will say no. Shit. More of a case of definitely more Christmassy. Some are just more holiday based.
A worthy opponent.
And yeah, I expected that. But like for me, guys, if I like a skin, I'm gonna wear it until I get bored of it. And sometimes it doesn't happen.
Cette fois, je ne rigole.
Because up until Chain King for Reaper, even though... Damn it. Even though I did have legendary skins for him,
N'échappe à mon regard.
I was just wearing, I think it was an epic. It was like the Hellfire skin, because I liked it. And I was like, no, I'm sure it is. And mates were like, you know, just use the legendary. And I'm like, no, I like Hellfire. I like it too much. Rhyme for, Cassidy. Have I got gold for Cassidy?
Not the brightest.
Like, either that's his mythic, or I've got gold.
Still haven't seen
Surely I haven't. Like, guys, I honestly do mean this. I forgot half the characters I got gold for, because, for a good little while, there are now characters that I do want to get gold weapons for. And yes, I say gold. And yes, I say gold weapons because I don't like the emerald color ones. Some look fine with some skins, but I do think there's more skin based. Gold, I think, looks overall nice. And don't get me wrong, I like the options.
Death ain't on my doorstep.
But I also like the fact that like I've been playing this game since Overwatch 1, like since Classic.
You tangled with the wrong
And
man.
because I've been playing since Classic, in the last year, but because I've been playing this game since Classic, getting very much distracted, I've had the gold skins since Classic, like, I've had the gold weapon skin since like Classic. Like, Reaper was my first one, so was Sigma. I know for a fact I have one, I can't remember when, I think it was been recent. Yeah, that gives me being cocky. I kill 3 people quickly, and I'm like, see, I can handle this, and it's like, oh shit, no I can't.
Vengeance will find you.
Ah, no.
Better. I'll fight them.
Yes!
Unmatch my skill.
Like, considering like my aim is terrible, that was just a good shot. I mean, there was only 7, and I did finish 5th, so I'll take that. But like I said, guys, this video was going to be slightly, like, the original video for this was going to be slightly different, but again, I don't know why the order's been messed up in a couple of my videos, but I have uploaded videos a few times where it's a case of the audio randomly cuts off, and I'm like, you know what, it's fine. In this case, I'm pretty sure I've said it before now, if I can essentially get around it by essentially refilming the same video again, I will just refilm the video. And for something like this, I can. Overwatch content, rival content, considering for the most part what I'm doing is, for Overwatch, reacting to lore, a trailer, or something along those lines. And for rivals, it's just me playing a few games of comp, which isn't as easy and I can just explain. It's like, guys, I did play 2 games of comp, and I will show you now. I'm barely in Silver 5. I'd like to end the season on Silver 5. I will do 1 game next week, next stream, like this Tuesday, in comp. If I lose, I lose. Pretty sure I've just hit the margin where I'm like, eh. I would have liked to. I really didn't play that much comp though. And I think it's going to take me like 3 or 4 seasons to get back to where I was. And the reason I generally don't play too much comp is I really don't have the enthusiasm to play more comp than I do. Because, guys, from a point of... We'll do a game of deathmatch and we'll do a game and then we'll end on low rarity. But, like, it's comp. I don't have more energy than I want to. Like, I used to play a load of it. I willingly did. Also, guys, consider the fact that I basically started this at the beginning. Like, I got all the way up to, like, level 80 within, like, the first 2 weeks. Because of a few different things of getting boosted up and then buying, like, additional 40 levels. And I'll say now, those 40 additional levels came from that. No, wasn't it that? It was basically the normal battle pass plus 20 levels, and then the ultimate battle pass. Because I was like, well, I don't get, like, because at that time I was like, I don't care about Cowboy Punk, like, Cowpunk. It's a Cassidy skin. I'm not that fussed over Cassidy anyway. I was like, I kind of really like Cyberbiker. Have I played much as a character since? No. Do I get to play much DPS in the first place? No. Does it really bug me when really cool DPS characters come to this game and I really just want to play them? Yes. Because I spend most of my time on this game playing tank or support. That's the best ones to load into a game. Guys, we got into a game and that was his now. I like this map. Basically, a lot of my fun playing Reaper, a lot of my fun memories from Overwatch, from the classic days of Overwatch, are from playing arcade game modes, which means specific maps to arcade game modes, which I don't get to play anymore, like the Paris map. I still probably say Blizzard World probably is a more of a favourite. Damn it. Is more of a favourite, but there are just some arcade game modes I do like, their map specific that I do like. And I will say now, it does kind of feel weird seeing characters like, you know, Junker Queen on this map, considering, like, for my brain it's like, but they didn't exist when... Oh, I'm 110 dying to Ash, aren't I? Yeah. She managed to get several shots off on me before I was like, wait, what? I'll say no. Not a lot of my deaths in this game, but a portion of my deaths do come from me basically being like, where the fuck's that coming from? Damn it, Jungle Queen. But yeah, also guys, quickly go over. The reason why I don't personally think Talon, like, again, if you are new around it, please like, subscribe. The reason I don't think Talon have been kind of slacking, they lost Reaper, Sombra, and Widow. 3 good people for Talon's organization-wise. Reaper's a top tier assassin, like, kill-wise. It's going to take a lot to sort of deal with Reaper. He left because Vendetta 100% would have gone for him. Reaper killed her father. Understandable. To a degree. Her father wasn't exactly a good person. like Blackwatch, the undercover Overwatch organization, well, Group was sent after him for a reason. So did Reap make the right choice? Who knows? Do I think Vendetta would have then been in that? Maybe. I don't know whether Doom would have been in charge or not. And but anyway, so getting over to who Vendetta has, there's herself, which she's deadly. Domina, which she's more of a businesswoman. Freya and Emery, which Freya's more of a bounty hunter, so it's going to be good to track people down. And then Emery, yeah, but I think he's being forced into it. Honestly, it's been a while since I caught up on most of the Overwatch lore. They're not videos, so I've got videos on most of the shit. On most of this anyway. Shit. And but anyway, they're both good, but I think something like if Freya was going after Reaper, I think Reaper's dealing with that. Oh, I'm starting to hate Doomfist. Next time I see that Doomfist, I'm fully ulting that son of a bitch. Damn it, Genji. And, but yeah, they're good, and apparently Ash has joined up with them. Overwatch haven't mentioned anything, but apparently. So, and yeah, Bob's deadly, but Doom still in the game, that's nice to know. But like, power-wise, yeah, they've got some decent power. Bob, Ash, Freya, Emery, Domina, Moira. Moira's more of a scientist though. And kind of Sigma. Like, don't get me wrong, Sigma's probably one of the more deadly threats that Vendetta has. But one, Sigma was there kind of not of his own free will. He was kind of being forced into that shit. And two,
there can be only one. The shadows coalesce.
but yeah, and two, we don't know what is up with Sigma in a minute. No mention at all, as far as I'm aware, during any of Overwatch's 2s, all the way up to present day. I don't think Sigma's been mentioned once. I honestly do just think he's that character Blizzard has just forgot about. Because, like, no mention has been mentioned of him. And for a while, it did seem like Doom had been that character, like... But, like, Sigma's still getting skins. Like, I will double check after this. But Sigma is still getting skins, as far as I'm aware. It might have been a little while. But like, at the end of the day, I think Sigma is still getting skins, which means they haven't completely forgot about him. It just means the lore has. Which to that point, I want to know what the fuck's going on. Like, Sigma and Sombra are close in talent. I'm presuming Sombra would have taken him with him. But then again, I don't imagine Vendetta willingly being like, sure, you three can leave, he is staying. And then being like, why? He can manipulate gravity. Do you really think we're letting an asset like that walk out the door? At the same point, but at the same point, they willingly let Sombra, and this is a mistake on Vendetta's part, Reaper and Widow walk out the door. Widow is a deadly sniper. Sombra can get into anywhere. Granted, she's not always been the most loyal. And Reaper is as deadly as it comes. Reaper left because Vendetta put a price, you know, as equivalent of a price on his head. He knew his time was gonna come. He wasn't gonna stick around to let it happen. He did the smart thing. But Vendetta, if she'd willingly be like, Reyes, I don't want you dead. You're more useful to me alive. She didn't. So guys, we're going to end off on No Limits. And I'll be back soon to get into a game. So guys, got into a game. And, okay, so the game is about halfway through.
Hi.
I don't know why no's getting checked around as much as it is.
Thank you. My bad. Reverse the
Right, we'll go up here and... Oh shit, of course. No, you have to get shredded.
I will get my revenge.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Make them regret.
Reality bends to my will.
But yeah, so like I say, Vanilla Rise doesn't really have the most better source in the world. Like, team comp wise, she has more that can support the team. She has Domina, which is a tank. She has herself, which is a DPS. But then she then has two other DPS characters, plus then Ash. And I don't know whether Ash is full on teamed up with her yet, or whether it's just something I heard.
Stop that payload or suffer.
Thanks. ด้วยความยินดี
And so
Hi. ไงสหาย Yes.
she doesn't exactly have like, because again, Ash is useful, so it's Bob, and Bob will protect Ash lore-wise, because she doesn't have to rely on it like an ult. But again,
Thank you so much.
Now this is brain surgery.
but wasn't expected to instantly get eliminated. Okay, yeah, my end, bad choice.
你好 A pleasure.
Redeploy.
But like, she doesn't have the best of force in the world. Like, under Doomfist's leadership, yeah, I'd say he had less good resources, because it was only really himself as tank. But he also had an incredible snipe, an incredible, you know, attack her, because Sombra's good at her job. She can get in there anywhere. An amazing sniper that almost never misses, and was trained. Like, Widow was put through hell to become as good as she is. Not chosen, not her choice, put through hell. Are they just like, I've lost track of what they're.
Stop that payload or suffer.
No shot, of course. You astound me. Hey, thanks. Huh?
Make them regret moving the payload.
Of course. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, see ya.
Hey,
Again? Yes. Huh? Yes, you're cool. Go play some.
I'm just confused. Like, guys, I'm not saying I'm not for the match or anything. Okay, now they're gonna pick the fight. I have no idea what went on with Dean in the end. Mercy, considering. Yeah, I'll be nice. I go to both Mercy. I'll endorse both Mercy. But like, Doomfist has 3 incredible resources. Reaper's deadly is anything. Widow's a sniper that is good. Like, Reaper's on watch list. I'm pretty sure Widow's probably is. And a lot of people won't know about Sombra. Daria's after Sombra for the shit that she has pulled. Kinda have to vote for myself here. And she replaced those 3 with Freya, Ash, and Emery. Nothing wrong with Ash. But she's no Widow. Emery's no Reaper. And Freya's definitely no Sombra. Don't get me wrong. Freya is good in her own right. And I'd 100% want Freya and Emery on my team. But I'd also want Sombra, Reaper, and Ash in that scenario. Honestly, if I was Doomfist and I take back control, I'd leave the people that she's recruited. Like, I don't think Domino will stay if Doomfist takes back control. I think she's probably one of the first out. I don't know about Freya and Emery. I think Ash potentially, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think you'd get Reaper, Moira, Reaper, and Widow and Sombra back. But that depends. For the 3 of them, I think Reaper's probably going to go and potentially work for whoever's going to pay the most. I think Sombra's probably going to do the same, and I think Widow's probably just going to keep her head down. She finally gets something that resembles peace. So, anyway guys, if you're new around here, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know whether you do like this more, like this style of video. Again, it's not going to be much shorter than what I'm recorded for, and I've recorded for just over 45 minutes. So let me know whether you do like it for Overwatch-wise. And I probably will try and do it for Overwatch in general. So, like, comment, subscribe, and this is Stag will sign off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.